right, welcome to this week's episode of Play by Play. I am your host, Andy Horton, alongside my co-host, Jared Bergstrom. Well, Jared, we got to talk about some more college football, some more NFL.
Last week, I don't think there was any upsets. No, sorry, there was three, and we got them all wrong. So we both had the same record because we were identical on everything else. So there we go. We lost the same three. But starting it off on Friday, USC, they just took it to Northwestern. It's weird seeing Northwestern above 500. I don't think that's ever happened in my lifetime.
Yeah. I think it's had to have happened, but I don't think it's happened often, that's for sure.
And USC, they got fined for an equipment malfunction because they gave their third-string quarterback the punter's jersey and had him go out there and throw for a first down on like 4th and 20. So they got a big fine for that. And it's like, why are you going to do that? I don't know exactly when it happened in the game. But you won 38-17, so it couldn't have been.
Did you really need it?
Right.
That's wild. Then Ohio State beat up on Purdue. I don't know how many people were shocked by that one. I would
Not
say,
even Purdue people.
Say very few. 34-10. I'm a little shocked it was that low, but I don't know. I did hear my uncle, he texted me that my uncle, who talks a fair amount of crap about Fairmont because they never throw the football.
Are you rubbing off on him, Andy?
No.
Oh.
He talks crap about Fairmont running the football so much, right? And then he texted me, I think it was either Thursday or it was either Saturday or Sunday, saying that Ryan Day has been intentionally, my bad, that Ryan Day has been intentionally slowing down the game in order to keep his players, fresher. And I'm just like, how can you have a problem with the way that Fairmont plays if you're doing the exact same? That's the whole reason why you run the read option, is to kill the game. You make it so there's 7 possessions, and if you're the team that
gets 4.
Well, if you're the team that just is more disciplined and is able to execute better, then you tend to win. Freaking, how are you gonna hate on Fairmont for what they do and then turn around and be like, oh yeah, we're winning because we're being like Fairmont? Get out of here, dude. Yeah, sure, your quarterback has 300 passing yards. Guess what? I could probably go out and pass for 300 yards against Purdue, okay? So, I don't think that's much of an accomplishment.
We can find a way to put you out there, Andy.
Hey, I'll take a game check.
Well, you got to get NIL. I don't know if you have any NIL. They play Washington
If I throw for 300 yards, I bet I could get some NIL. Come on, Julian. I'll take over for 1 week.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised Ohio State didn't try to utilize, I guess not utilize, but run it a little bit more because, I mean, you're up 24-3 at halftime. You could have probably just ran out the clock the rest of the game, but Sane was still in there throwing it till I think they took him out the second to last drive they had offensively.
I mean, in fairness, you guys did run the ball 43 times.
It just didn't seem like it. Maybe because I didn't really watch the second half because I was watching Indiana come back against Penn State, which I guess we could talk about that one next. Oh, my God.
How did he keep that foot off the ground?
I don't know. That was insane because at first I was like, because it was right at the back of the end zone. I didn't think he got it. And then, I mean, of course, they slowed it down and zoomed it in. And
how fitting would it have been for them to have fired James Franklin 3 weeks ago?
Who couldn't win a top 5 game.
And then they come in, they turn it around, and they would beat the number 2 ranked team in the country, was not to be. Did the defender kick him in the leg and keep that foot up? Did you see that?
I didn't pay attention to that.
Let me pull it up, because it might have been someone on McAfee yesterday. Someone brought that up, said that.
But no, I kind of felt it was going to be, I felt it was going to be a close game, because when whoever was doing the pregame interview with Coach or Kirk Cignetti on the sideline, they asked him, well, Indiana's never won a game here at Penn State. How do you guys prepare for that or whatever? And he just, well, this team's never played here. It's like, dude, I like the cockiness, but it's like, give her a little bit better of an answer than that.
Nah, I'm all with him. I like it. You're talking about a team that's worn this jersey in the past, but this is not the same team.
But yeah, the quarterback for Penn State, Ethan Grunkmeyer, he had it was actually the second half was really when he started getting going. Finished with 219 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Singleton had that one rushing touchdown to put them back in the lead. That was like let me see how long it was. Just under 20 yards. And I looked at, because I was over at Grandpa's watching it, because I watch every Ohio State game with him. I was like, oh, they scored too quickly. Indiana can go right down and get in field goal range, and sure as shit, 3 plays they were in field goal range, and it's like, oh, they're just going to make it closer. And then they had a sack, and it backed them up, and I was like, oh. But no, Indiana prevailed, and now
Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown! Wow! Oh, Marco play! Unbelievable! Give him the Heisman Trophy now.
Was the left foot the first one to touch?
Oh my goodness, it's a touchdown.
Oh my gosh! He caught it!
Ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown.
Unbelievable drive.
and you don't really see. I mean, you can't tell if it's like it's pushing it out or not.
And also, huge shout out to the ref. Huge shout out to the ref, because he's on top of that from the get-go. And there's, I think most refs would have probably called that incomplete, but he saw completion, he saw a catch and was able to get his eyes down in time. And and you can actually, seeing it on slow-mo is amazing too. Like watching the ref specifically. I'll back it up again and turn it to you. Because this, I mean, look at how eyes, ball. Oh, he's got it. Okay, let's go down. No, what's gonna happen? And how did he not call that? How did he? I mean, it's amazing that somehow he knew that first foot didn't touch. Hey, ref of the year, back judge of the decade.
Well, it's like, oh, that was Fox. So who is Fox? That's not Mike Pereira. Who is it? Or is it Mike Pereira? Whoever the referee that is.
Dean? It's Dean Blandino.
Okay. Yes. He was talking about that during the replay process. He was saying that the college or the league official or conference officials, that whoever is their governing party or whatever, tell them this year, like, look, let it play out. You can always call it a touchdown because you can review it and take it off the board. If you don't call it a touchdown and not look at it, you can't add a touchdown when you don't call it. So I think, yes, I mean, granted, yeah, he was right there on it and got the call right, but even if it was closer, I think they still called a touchdown and could take it off. Because you see it all the time now, especially like on scoop and scores off of hits.
Yeah, but you also see a lot of times where they call it dead or where they would have called it the other way. And So, like I said, huge shout out to the ref for making the right call. That was awesome.
But yeah, that is the wake-up call for Indiana. It's like, look, because I mean, they came in, they beat Michigan State 38-13, they beat Maryland 55-10, UCLA 56-6. So, and they went to Oregon and beat them by 10 on the road. So it's like, I feel like they probably needed a close game, because I don't think you're going to get one out of Wisconsin or Purdue before going into the Big Ten championship or the playoffs.
Yeah, I still don't know how much I trust them. I mean, I obviously trust Indiana more than I did last year. But I don't know how much faith, how much stock I would put into them. But I guess we'll just have to see how the field pans out. We'll talk more about that as we move along.
Right. A&M, they continue their perfect season, 38-17 over Missouri. And see, I kind of feel...
That's Mike Elko, right?
Yes. I kind of feel like they need to have a close competitive game. Oh, never mind. They got Texas in 2 weeks. So I guess that could get them ready, because they got South Carolina and Samford the next 2 weeks. But, I mean, going through there, I mean, 45-42 in an offensive shootout against Arkansas, and then a 1-point win over Notre Dame. And nothing else has been close for them this year. So it's like they have to have a challenging game, and Texas probably will give it to them going on at the end of the season. Alabama just, I mean, they found the end zone twice where Notre Dame or LSU couldn't. Simpson didn't look horrible, but didn't look the best in that game. Mississippi State's struggle continues. They are still winless in the SEC after starting 4-0.
No, they're 1-5.
Oh,
Who was it
where did
against?
they get a win?
That was last week. It was Arkansas.
No, Arkansas. Just everybody's whipping child. But Georgia, they don't. I mean, gave up.
But
it wasn't even that. It's just,
But how does... I tell you what. They got to figure out how to start off games better. Because this is the third or fourth time, minimum, where they've gotten off to slow starts. And most of the time it's been against actual good teams and not against Mississippi State, where you go down 7-3 and then you turn around and...
well, the last month.
And you outscore them frickin' 34-14 the rest of the way. But, yeah, they're playing with fire.
Like, yeah, 2 weeks ago, Georgia, they had to come back late in the fourth quarter to win that one. Ole Miss, they won in a shootout because defense is optional in that game. And then they were down 10-7 at the half going against Auburn. If Auburn didn't have that fumble at the goal line, who knows how that one would have turned out.
They got off to a bad start against Alabama. That's why they ended up losing. And then the Tennessee game. They got off to a slow start against Tennessee. Tennessee outscored them 21-7 in the first quarter. It's been a whole season's worth of slow starts for them.
What do we have left?
Texas,
Okay, that could be.
Charlotte, and Georgia Tech.
Ooh, 2 ranked teams. You start slow against Georgia Tech, and I mean they kind of run that option football.
And there's something about the Yellow Jackets. They
last year
that's
they
a
went
real
to 9
rivalry.
overtimes.
That's a real rivalry. Georgia Tech is the little brother, but they're a feisty little brother.
Yeah, they'll run around and hit you and then run away. But yeah, so Georgia, they can't start slow these next 2 weeks, so they could slip. Because, I mean, let's look at what is the SEC standings right now. Right now you've got A&M. A&M and Alabama are both undefeated, still in conference play at 6-0. Georgia, Ole Miss, Georgia's at 6-1. Ole Miss is at 5-1. Texas at 4-1. I don't think we looked at Alabama, but what they have left.
Just real quick to finish off Georgia.
Oh,
they were down by 1 at halftime versus Ole Miss. They We're down coming out of the first quarter against Auburn. And then, so, Kentucky, Austin P and Marshall are really the only games in which they've played well in the first half. And, you kind of got to play well against Austin P and Marshall.
I don't know. You only beat Austin P 28-6.
That's true. And they didn't necessarily play well, but at least I don't think they got off. Did they start the game down? No. Yeah, I was going to say, I would have been shocked if Austin P would have come out and beat them.
They went right down the field and scored on their only drive. But yeah, no, so let's see.
Georgia, they're in scary territory if you're a Bulldogs fan.
This would be, the first time in at least 4 or 5 years, I think, that they're not going to be playing in the SEC championship, or at least not right now going into the last month.
Who's ahead?
A&M and Alabama. Both undefeated still.
Yeah. There's something about A&M. I wouldn't count Georgia out because of A&M. I'm not sold on them being in. But also, like we said about
Georgia starts.
Georgia,
Yeah.
they got a couple of tough games left. So the Citadel, 49-0. I hope you did not take the over.
No, I took the minus points and still didn't get it. They were 50. No, what was it? No, never mind. I did take the minus, and they did barely cover it. But yeah, Ole Miss, they just Chambles throws for 333 yards on 33 pass attempts for 3 touchdowns. He's a very even day. But yeah, so Ole Miss, it's just their defense is all I'm worried about.
4 incompletions. Efficiency.
Their defense is what's going to do it. We saw that against Georgia, why they ended up losing that game. Oklahoma, it was not a high-scoring shootout, but they went back and forth. If teams just could convert on a 4th down, they could have been a little bit worse. So yeah, their defense is the big question mark right now because their offense is not. Their offense is firing. Texas Tech.
The Red Raiders beat the crap out of the Mormons.
They just couldn't get anything going.
That was a game that I just completely stayed away from on the betting sheet this past weekend. I didn't know. I saw they were favored, and it was like by 7 or 8 points. I was like, oh, that seems steep to me. It just felt like a trap game, so I stayed away from it. But Texas Tech, really, they got on top early, and they never let them up.
Oregon, their first trip to Iowa, and they escape.
Came out victorious in the rain in Ames.
If Iowa didn't give up that safety, it at least goes to overtime probably in the first quarter.
It's that's weird, dude. I just clicked from. Oh, never mind. That is a 16. I was like, how did that change from a 10 to a 16? But when I first saw the name of Iowa's quarterback, I was like, wait, is he related to Gronk? And I forgot he only has 1K.
Oh. Notre Dame.
Mark Gronowski.
Oh, Gronowski.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I saw score updates like on game breaks, but I never turned over to it. Notre Dame plows over Navy, 49-10. Kind of what you expected because Navy doesn't really throw the ball well. Wake Forest upsets Virginia. I looked at it. We still have to talk about Virginia one more time at least because they're still ranked.
They didn't completely fall out?
No, I think they fell to like 22, I think. 19. So they should probably fall out this week when we get to it. Cal goes into Louisville and upsets Louisville. They're just the ACC is just up in the air right now.
It's kind of cannibalizing itself.
Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pitt, SMU all at 4-1. Duke those other teams are 5-1. Duke's at 4-1, and then Louisville and Miami are at 4-2. I was watching a video that the ACC, if Duke wins out and wins the ACC championship, the ACC will not be represented in the playoffs. Because Duke, with 4 losses, is not going to be ranked higher than any of the other conference champions. Because they don't guarantee it's not the 4 and then the 5th one. It's just the highest ranked 5 champions that get a seed.
So wait a minute. Then who would it? You're saying the American winner and the Mountain West winner?
It could be.
Is that what?
Or whatever
be?
James Madison's in. Yeah, you could have the American, the Sun Belt winner, and James Madison, because they're hanging right around the outside of the top.
South Florida
USF's an American, right?
Yeah. That's wild. And that would kind of,
That'd make it fun.
would that blow up the whole, it's got each of the power conference? How would that change things? Especially if one of these teams gets a win.
I don't know, but I'm kind of for it.
I'm more than for it as a little guy representative.
Because, like you said, USF, if they can hold on to hang out.
It'd be USF and...
Be USF, scroll down here.
Yeah, what conference is JMU in?
Sun Belt.
It might be those two then, the Sun Belt.
It could.
Because I think those are
Good, let's see
the
what
next
you got.
teams. And at least JMU is in the coaches poll
Okay.
and the AP top 25.
So you
They're
could
20.
have,
They're 24 in the top 25, and they're 25 in the coaches poll. Oh, and South Florida isn't on here. Isn't on the coaches poll.
Mm.
But
So that could be interesting. We're going to have to look at the teams that are ranked into the low 20s and 30s to see who's going to be that
very
fifth conference
possibly
champion.
Because you know how they have the also rans, all the teams that receive votes.
Yeah.
So coaches poll, it goes South Florida, North Texas, Tulane. This isn't necessarily in order. I'm just reading the non.
And Tulane beat Duke earlier this year as well.
I'm just naming the non-power teams, and then Memphis, Navy, and Eastern Carolina, and then for the others receiving votes for the AP is Tulane, North Texas, San Diego State, UNLV, and Memphis.
Hey.
Hey, if that's the case, I don't technically think that means Boise's out of it. Had to win out for sure,
I
but
was about to say, where's Boise at rank? Let me find their.
I think we got 3 losses now. It's been a rough year.
Hey, but 3 losses isn't as many as 4 with Duke.
That's true.
Oh, you're 6-3. Do you play San Diego State?
This week
Oh,
with no Maddox Madsen.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. Not a big fan of him, but Max Cutforth didn't look great either. But he doesn't get a lot of playing time, so I'm just hoping to God that kid that we have coming in next year is going to be good. The guy who didn't leave and go to Iowa. Yeah, because that looked so much fun over the weekend, didn't it? Yeah, that looked like so much fun. You're going to have fun in the rain and being cold and wet and not scoring points and running around and only throwing for 130 yards because Iowa doesn't have offense.
Auburn takes Vandy to overtime, but Vandy prevails 45-38. Pavia, 25 of 33, 377, and 3 touchdowns. Through the air, I'm assuming he probably did something on the ground. Let's look. Oh, yeah, another 112 yards and another touchdown on the ground.
Gronowski only has 1,100 yards on the season. How have they scored points? What? Because their offense has been, or they've scored significantly more points than they have, I think, in most years past. Mm-hmm. But they have 2,600 total yards. How?
Jesus. It's got to be short fields.
That defense, it's just crazy, dude.
And see, they weren't even scoring points like that when, what was it, Hawkinson and who's the other Iowa tight end?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Kittle.
There's Noah Fant, Kittle.
I mean, they weren't putting up these kind of offensive numbers when they were there either, and look how great they've been onto in the NFL. Only 1,100 passing yards on the year?
It is 1,199
Good Lord.
between all three of their quarterbacks. I don't think I have to say
Iowa
this.
has 1,078 punt yards on the year.
Yeah, I don't think I have to say. That's so crazy. I don't think I have to say this because I think most people know my opinion about the Big Ten. But that is an abysmally terrible conference. There is Ohio State, Indiana, Michigan, and Oregon. And the other 16 teams or however many other teams are in, the Big 30, freaking
18 total. But yeah.
The other 14 teams are complete garbage. That's wild.
Well, it's like for when it was actually the Big Ten before Maryland and Rutgers joined. It was Ohio State and Michigan. It was the Big Two and Little Eight is what it was called forever. Let's see.
I guess now it's the Big 4 and the Little 14.
I am so glad when Oregon and all them joined that they got rid of the stupid divisions, because you'd have, for the longest time in the Big Ten championship game, it'd be Ohio State or Michigan State against Wisconsin that only got there because they won that side, Iowa because they won that side. A few years, I think Purdue was in it once and Northwestern was in it once. Let's see. Syracuse. Well, they're ready for basketball season. Yeah, 38-10 loss to Miami, and Wisconsin pulling off the road or an upset at home over Washington in a 13-10 game.
That sounds like a Wisconsin game.
I don't think it'll be enough to keep Luke Fickell at the end of the year.
What? With a 3-6 record?
Yeah. All right, let's move over to this week's games. Let's see how we fare this week.
I'm gonna look up the kid's name. Did you hear about the kid who completed like 50 passes in a row over the weekend?
Holy shit! Where?
Somewhere in college. I think it's like a Division 2 or 3 school, but.
Taron Dickens, quarterback of Western Carolina,
Yes.
completed 50 consecutive passes in a row across 2 games.
Oh, this was actually a little over a month ago. My bad.
Oh, hey, still.
Yeah. I saw the video this weekend, so my bad.
But that's insane. The previous record was, in a single game, was 29, set by Quinn Epperly of Princeton in 2013.
Yeah, and to be clear, it wasn't 50 straight in one game. It was 46 in one game and 4 from the previous game.
No, so he started finished 4 for 4.
Yeah. Still ridiculous.
You're right.
He was 53 of 56.
Are they? I assume Western Carolina is Division 2.
They're not Division 1. I know that.
They are Division 1.
Oh, just barely? That's crazy.
Oh, never mind. It says they're Division I, but they compete in the FCS.
They're from the Southern Conference. Do you know what their mascot is?
No.
They're the Catamounts. I think that's some kind of knight.
That's what Vermont is for basketball.
Oh, never mind. It's a large cat.
Looks like a mountain lion.
Yeah. Well, that's a large cat.
Yeah. There we go. Next week's show, we're just going to be making fun of all these teams' names in college.
Well, we know where we should have started then. Bethune-Cookman.
What is their mascot? I know their mascot's weird looking, but I forget that. What was it? A weird name? Because isn't it like a piece of broccoli?
No.
No, they're the Wildcats. Oh, yeah, never mind. Ooh, God, it's just ugly looking.
No, who are you thinking of? The fried okra.
Yes. Delta State. The Fighting Okras. Go to hell. Trying to force me to eat nasty ass
called the
vegetables.
Fighting Okras?
Yes. Let's find out, where is Delta State at?
I'm gonna guess eastern half of the country. It feels kind of like an East Coast team. Oh, it's in Cleveland, Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually.
There, Okra's probably...
And that's a land of fried okra.
Yeah, well, they can stay there. Not eating that slimy ass shit. All right, on to this week's college football games. Clemson going up against number 20 Louisville. Clemson, they've got to win out to be even bowl eligible. Let's see. They lose that. Yeah, they have to win 2 out of 3 to remain bowl eligible at 500. Who would have thought a season where they were preseason top 10, they'd be on the verge of not being bowl eligible?
Dude, you're telling me I picked Tigers and Tigers in the national championship.
You did.
I was so wrong.
I at least have an outside shot of Texas making the Final 12.
Oh my goodness. You guys making me look terrible. I bought into all the Dabo hype, and I didn't buy into any Brian Kelly hype. It's just
I like
once out of every 5 years or so, LSU's amazing. And I thought this was going to be that year.
Yeah, Burrow must have put a curse on him, and it can't be good for another couple years.
Well, we'll see who they get after this Brian Kelly thing. But also, I don't know if you know, but they're the governor of Louisiana or whatever came out and he was like, well, the taxpayers aren't paying for this. So I don't know where they're going to get the money from.
I don't know. I'm going to take Louisville.
Yeah.
Bounce back, yeah.
No, I will take Clemson.
I'm going to take Devo.
Yeah.
All right. Minnesota going on the road to Oregon. Oh, 9 o'clock. Too late for me. Good Lord, 22.
It's a Friday night.
I don't have a football game. I'm not going to be up late. Unless we're going to a football game that I didn't know about and I forgot. I will take Oregon, though.
I will too.
Wisconsin going into Bloomington. Indiana is 29.5-point favorites.
That's just so weird to hear. I will pick Indiana.
Yeah. If Wisconsin didn't upset Washington last week and Indiana didn't struggle, I could have maybe talked myself into taking the points, but not Wisconsin outright. South Carolina at A&M. A&M getting 19.5 at home. I'm going to stick with the Aggies.
Me too.
Number 9, Notre Dame going into Pitt. Actually, Pitt is ranked at 22 as well. I'm I'm going to say, fuck it. Let's have that craziness in the ACC where nobody gets in. I'm taking Pitt.
But they're ranked, so they
I know.
would.
But they still, Pitt lost to.
But or if Pitt wins and then loses games later down the road,
Oh shit, they might.
does losing this or does winning this game? Or no, I said that wrong. Does losing this game knock Notre Dame out?
It could. That'd give Notre Dame 3 losses. Pitt's next 2 games, Georgia Tech and Miami, both on the road. So this is their last home game of the year. You shit. I'm going to stay with Pitt. I'll stick with Pitt. Let's knock out one team that refuses to join a conference.
I'll stay with Pitt.
You're going to pick Pitt as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
it took me. I was kind of waffling on that one, but
Michigan going. Where the fuck is Northwestern? Illinois.
yeah,
Does that say Wrigley Field?
yes,
What the hell?
yes. The Stadium Series.
Oh, so okay, this is planned.
I mean, I guess it's all. I mean, I guess every football game is played in a stadium, but
That's true. Michigan, they had their bye week last
what would you
week.
call it?
I don't know.
Go ahead. Let me see if there's actually a name for it.
Michigan, they had their bye week last week after that struggle with Purdue the week before, only beating them 21-16. I think they had enough time to work out some kinks because, I mean, they needed to have an ugly game before they go into the rivalry game with Ohio State. So I think they should have it worked out of their system. But like I said, Northwestern's, I think, been above 500. I think I looked at it, it was like 3 times since 2010. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with Michigan in that one. Although Underwood, I mean, his stats are not that great on the year. He's 134. Well, completion, he's not bad, but only 1,600 yards, 7 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. And his rushing, give me the see-all because ESPN only wants to do 5. 134 attempts for 220 yards. Or no, sorry. 51 attempts for 272 yards and 4 touchdowns. Not the impressive stats that I think all the people the boosters who paid him that $1 million to come there were looking for.
So it doesn't have a special name, but fun fact that I did not know until right now. From 1921 to 1970.
It's 30 years.
From 1921.
Oh, I thought you said 41. 50 years.
The Bears played their home games at Wrigley.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Northwestern is playing their home games at Wrigley Field because their home Ryan Field is being demolished and rebuilt during the last 2 years.
Yeah, I saw a like someone making a video about that last couple days about Ryan Field getting torn down.
I assume you're picking Michigan.
Yes.
Let's see. USF and Navy. Well, if we want the ACC craziness to happen, you got to have USF's got to stay ranked. So I guess I'll stick with them.
I was going to pick them as well.
Yep. Arizona going to Cincinnati. Arizona's got to wake up early. Good Lord, it's a noon game here. So what's that out there?
It's 8 a.m.
Oh, fuck that.
Or are they just 3 games behind? 3 games, 3 hours.
Well, no, they're only a game behind Cincinnati. But yeah, 3 hours, I think so.
Yes, that would be 9 a.m.
I will take the Bearcats.
Yeah, back at Nippert, they'll bounce back. Well, you're picking against your boy?
Oh,
Noah Fafita?
Yeah, he pissed me off last year. Oklahoma at Alabama. 11 versus 4. Bama getting 5.5 at home. I'm going to mark my pick down.
I'm picking Alabama.
No, I'm not.
I figured you weren't.
Going back to moneyline Mateer. Take Oklahoma upright, or outright, not upright. UCF at number 6, Texas Tech. Nope, Texas Tech, they are going to keep going on. 9-1, they'll go to 10-1 easily.
Mm-hmm.
NC State at number 15, Miami.
NC State, they just won a big game, didn't they? They beat someone.
Georgia Tech.
So they beat Georgia Tech and Notre Dame this year.
No, NC State? They lost 36 to 7.
I looked at it wrong. I'm sorry. They
beat Campbell.
Yeah, the game before.
I'm going to take Miami.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to find a way to not pick them, but...
You could just not pick them if you don't want to.
No, NC State sucks too bad. I don't know how they have 5 wins. That's magical.
Because they played Campbell twice, probably. They got back in line. More soup, please. Georgia Tech on the road at Boston College.
1-9. Who did they beat?
Campbell.
Fordham.
66
to 10.
Holy shit. And they put up...
They
oh
put
my
up a
God.
lot of points this year.
They put up 40 against Michigan State in a loss. I was about to say, did they put up 66 the rest of the season? But yeah, 40, 20, 24, 7, 10.
Hey, they're bad, but at least they put up points.
Yeah, we're going with... Who was that? Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Iowa going to USC. I'll give Gurkowski another chance.
I think it's Gronowski.
Gronowski.
I will not.
You will not. At least we got some disagreements this week then.
I'm on a rampage against Iowa for the rest of my life.
Why?
Because they took my quarterback.
Not their fault. They probably gave him more money.
Well, it's not freaking my fault that they're in a conference that they don't deserve to be in, and they get $80 million a year from the conference, and Boise State gets like 8 or 10. Like, that's not my fault either, okay?
That is true. Virginia at Duke. Basketball. No. Football, I'm still taking Duke. Duke's got to win out to make that happen. It all starts there. Let's see, after this, Duke plays... North Carolina, Wake Forest. Bill Belichick's just going to say, fuck it, and throw a wrench in it all. No, they're bad this year.
It's only 4.5. Oh, Duke is favored by 4.5? That's kind of wild. Yeah, I'll take the Blue Devils.
New Mexico State at Tennessee. I thought we were supposed to be playing conference games this late in the year, but
Right?
I guess not. So, yeah, Tennessee that's by 41. I'll say at least by 35.
Yeah, probably.
Florida at Ole Miss. Ole Miss will put up enough points that Florida can't keep up with them offensively to not let Ole Miss's defense give it up.
Throw it away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with that.
Utah at Baylor. Utah only favored by 1 score. I'm going to stick with the Utes. Where are they at on my list? Utes.
Yeah, I don't trust Baylor. I mean, have they ever been good when RG3 wasn't their quarterback?
Was Matt Rule the coach there too? Was he their coach when he was there?
I think it was different time frames. So there you go. There's a.
So yes, they were good for the 3 or 4 years Matt Rule was there. Ohio State hosting UCLA. Good Lord, 7:30. Why? Why can't we just kick their ass at noon and go on with the rest of the day?
Because all the Ohio State fans are like, no, we can't play at noon. We're too good to play at noon.
I would rather play at noon.
Freaking. Oh, you guys are just a bunch of losers.
Don't lump me into this shit.
You're an Ohio State fan.
Now, don't lump me into that shit.
You
No.
get lumped.
No, I don't. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you get lumped.
Texas at Georgia. I don't think I have to ask you who you're taking in that one. But just to get it on camera.
Wait, who do you think I'm picking?
UCLA and Ohio State.
Oh, I thought you meant for the Texas and Georgia one.
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to get you to say it on camera fully. All right.
What, that Ohio State's going to beat UCLA?
Well, just you picking Ohio State again.
UCLA is god-awful. That's not a hard pick.
Number 10, Texas. At number 5, Georgia.
Unless the kid, Neuheisel, just somehow is able to draw up 700 free yards.
He did that against Penn State.
It's a tough one. I'm picking Texas.
Son of a bitch. I am too. Georgia beat Texas both games last year in the regular season and in the SEC championship game. Georgia just starts too slow. Hopefully Arch is still on it. What did he do last week? Because I got to see.
They've been playing with fire, that's for sure.
They were off last week, but 2 weeks ago, you son of
It was one of his 300-yard games.
bitch. ESPN just wants to jump and against Vanderbilt, he was
Lit him up. 25 for 33, 228 or 328 and 3 touchdowns. Lit him up.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to light Georgia up, but I think they will come out on top. Is that game at Georgia or is it like at Mercedes-Benz Stadium or whatever? Oh, it's actually at Georgia's college. And then TCU and BYU. BYU will bounce back after that loss last week to Texas Tech.
I agree. It's in the mountains.
All right. That does it for this week's. Oh, well, let's see. Do we want to talk about did anything really change from the rankings from last week to this week with the playoff bracket?
And a bunch of teams lost, so I think so.
Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Well, if you would give me the right year, Lord. All right, so let's see. The top 4 did not change. Ohio State, Indiana, quit jumping around. A&M and Alabama are your first 4 that get the first 4 buys. A couple matchups changed. You got Ole Miss and Texas now at the 7-10. That could be a good game. That'd be in the 50s both ways. Miami, they're still saying Miami's going to get in. Miami, Texas Tech will, I feel like, kind of walk through that. Oregon, Notre Dame, and then USF and Georgia. Round out your 12 teams in that one. That could set up Georgia and Alabama in the second round if it started today.
Kirby have nightmares about that one.
Oh shit. You got a Battle of Texas in the
They
second.
always lose
In the regular season.
Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, because what was it, 2 years ago, they were up big, and Ryan Williams had like those two, like a 80-yard and like a 60-some yard in the second half to take the lead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just regular season, Kirby cannot beat his old team. I about said boss, but it's Nick Saban's not there anymore. Well, that does it for anything else in college football you want to talk about?
Don't necessarily think so.
Let's see. What is the updated Heisman odds?
Oh, that's a good question. I have no clue.
I mean, I don't even really.
I was glued to the Heisman standings last year.
Let's see. As it stands today, we'll go 5-1. 5 down to 1. Diego Pavia at Vanderbilt is plus 850. Marcel Reed at Texas A&M is at 4 with plus 500. Ty Simpson at Alabama is plus 350. Fernando Mendoza at Indiana is plus 190. And Julian Saint at Ohio State is at 1 plus 165.
Anyone but Diego Pavia. Anyone but Diego.
Let's see, other ones. Oh, good Lord. Diego Pavia was at plus 850. Next one, Gunnar Stockton at plus 3,000. Jeremiah Love plus 4,000. Haynes King plus 10,000. Oh, shit, this does not get any better. Hey, Brandon Sorsby's on there at plus 150,000. Why the hell is CJ Carr even listed at the bottom? Just because we have to add Notre Dame in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, on to the NFL then.
I think that all NFL fans and anyone who who has an Amazon Prime subscription should sign a petition
I should get my refund back
to
for
get
the
their
month.
money back. Yeah.
For that month.
That game was god awful in Denver. 10-7.
Horrible. I was kind of rooting for Vegas at the end just to get the upset, just because, hell, fuck it.
I was rooting for Vegas because I was like, wait a minute. If they win, like I'm still rooting for the Bengals to get better draft position.
Okay.
And so I was like, wait, the Broncos have a chance to lose? Let's go Vegas. But they couldn't get anything going.
No.
But I don't know why anyone would be shocked about that at the last trade deadline, or excuse me, at the deadline last week or whatever, they traded away their number one wide receiver in Jacoby Myers. And you're just making Geno's job harder and harder.
Right.
And then it didn't help that, like, they didn't have Brock Bowers super involved. He had one catch for 31 yards. He was only targeted 3 times. That's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know how much there is to say about the Raiders. They just have nothing. They just have absolutely nothing. And, you know, they had a real chance to take the lead before they went in the first half. Ashton Genty had that huge touchdown. I think it was a 60-yarder, got pulled back.
That would have been enough to win the game.
It was a holding, yeah. So, yeah, the penalties, they just kind of hurt themselves. And I don't know. They need help there in They need help there in Vegas, yeah. 'Cause that is a bad team. There's just something about the Thursday night games being penalized left and right. 22 penalties in this game.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. 11 each way. And, hey, shout out to Tyler Lockett. First game as a Raider, he had 5 catches for 44 yards.
Ooh. I didn't even see he got signed.
I didn't either. I saw it like right before the game started. And I was like, oh, hey, there you go. They needed someone.
Oh, God. Oh, I was looking at fantasy to see how I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to get destroyed. No, sorry, Jonathan Taylor's on a bye, so I got to switch him out.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
it's his 4th hat trick of the season, right?
4th or 5th.
I mean, dude is on a rampage. I think it's 5th because I think he's only scored touchdowns. I think every game that he scored a touchdown, he's gotten 3.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4. And in one of those games, he had a receiving touchdown. Yes.
Okay.
He has... wait. Yes. Yeah. He has 5 hat tricks.
Can we just give him the MVP now?
It's been
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what? That was in 08 or something?
Ooh.
No, it wasn't that long ago. He came in the league in 08.
2012.
There you go.
So 13 years since.
It's been a quarterback every single time, hasn't it?
That
pretty
is a good
sure.
question. I think so.
Unless, like, TJ Watt or Aaron Donald got it. Or not TJ, but JJ.
Why does it start me at that end? I don't want to go that far. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. It has been a quarterback every year since.
So I kind of don't think he's going to get it. Just because of that.
Bitches. And then before him, the last non-quarterback to win it, do you want to take a get? Oh, it went back-to-back years where a quarterback didn't get it. 2005, 2006.
It had to be like a defensive end.
No.
And I have no clue.
Sean Alexander and LT.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, hopefully they'll change it. But yeah, and we still had to go to overtime because, I don't know, Daniel Jones, let's turn the ball over the last 2 weeks. But thank God we got our bye so he can rest or do whatever. Or I don't even know what the hell. Just don't turn the ball over in 2 weeks when we come out and play Kansas City.
He probably will have the most Daniel Jones game of Daniel Jones games.
No, we did that last
Just
week
because you
in
called
Pittsburgh.
for it. Just because you called for it.
Well, I'm uncalling for it then.
The Giants find another way to lose another game.
At least they finally lost their
time to
coach.
the Bears. I don't think that was the right move. I don't. Like, they're bad, but I don't think it's his fault. He can only do so much with what he's given. Mm-hmm. And
I don't know if I texted you, but I saw like they were wanting to fire Daboll after the Broncos let down.
Yeah, I said on the show, and I said to everyone I know, I think, that when he got fired, it would be because of the Broncos game. So I'm glad that I'm right about that.
It still probably has a lot to do with it, but
because how much different could this team be if Neighbors was there? They've lost a handful of games that are close.
Well,
and they're 0-6 on the road. Mm-hmm. They lost to Dallas by a field goal.
And that was Russell Wilson.
True.
The first 3 games were Russell Wilson.
They lost to the Saints by 12, and that wasn't close, but you shouldn't lose to the Saints. They should have won the Broncos game.
Yep.
And then they should have won the Bears game.
Yeah. At least 2 more wins if they had, maybe even 3. Because if Neighbors is...
No, you could go 4.
Neighbors there for
you could
the
go
Cowboys?
4. You could go 4, because even though it wasn't like a close game against the Saints, they should have beat the Saints.
If they had Neighbors.
The Saints are god-awful. Freaking... So they could have won the Dallas game. They should have won the Saints game. They should have won the Broncos game. And they should have won the Bears game. And they are what? 2-8? They would be 6-4. So, I get it. Like, I understand why they did that. Why they fired him. Because you're just not getting results. But at the same time, it wasn't necessarily his fault.
You could have probably at least waited till the end of the season, I felt like, and done it that way. Unless they just want to change it now and see what they got. Who's their interim coach?
I don't know. I don't think that necessarily matters. I don't think they're gonna go and keep him. I just think that they're gonna. It's just like if we're gonna fire him, just get him out of the building, and why have him around longer than what he needs to be.
their interim coach used to be backup for the Philadelphia Eagles, Mike Kafka.
Hey, I know that name.
And he's got, I think, 2 Super Bowls with Brady at the Patriots backup too. I don't know what the hell's going on with Buffalo this year. They're losing. I guess I can't say the New England loss was a game that they were expected to win by a lot because, I mean, Drake May and Mike Vrabel have turned it around this year. But the Atlanta loss and this one now are both head-scratching losses. Like, what the hell? I mean, you were down. Shit.
But that's the most Josh Allen thing ever.
It is.
So I don't think it's really that head-scratching. The games in which a lot of the games in which you'd think the Bills are just going to roll, they just have weird days and strange things happen. And it didn't help that
going because they're not going to be in the playoffs.
It didn't help that Devon A-Chain rushed 22 times for 174 yards.
Mm-hmm. Baltimore gets its 3rd game in a row. They had forced 3 turnovers, the Ravens did defensively. There for a minute, the way JJ started that first quarter, I was like, ooh, they might actually do that. I think he started like 10 for 10 completion-wise, and he just looked strong, and then, I don't know. The Jets, kickoff return is what decides it, and a punt. So it's not the Jets' offense that's doing anything, it's everything else.
Yeah, that's just crazy, dude. Mm-hmm.
They're both of their wins are both over Ohio teams. Can't win anywhere else.
I looked at the score at like one point later in the game, and I was like, oh, yeah, Cleveland's going to win this one. And they found a way to throw it away. Mm-hmm. They were up, what was the score? They were up
17-7 at the half. Or no, sorry, 17-17 at the half.
Oh, I thought that I guess they never really had the lead. Never mind. I'm mixing them up with another game. I don't know.
And Kevin Stefanski says they're still sticking with Dylan Gabriel. I mean, he's not playing horrible, but I mean, at 2-7, at least throw Shador out there, I guess, if you want to see what you got with him.
There's still plenty of time to do that, though. Still 8 more games.
Yeah, that is true. Patriots go down and beat Tampa on the road. That was a good back and forth game. Baker Mayfield trying to still submit his flag for the MVP candidate, which, I mean, he's not. Well, hell, never mind. Get off, Baker. It belongs to Taylor.
I think it belongs to Drake May.
Yeah, he's completing 72% of his passes.
And he's on the best team in the league. And they are the best team in the league by virtue simply of the fact that they have a quarterback that I trust. I don't hate Danny Dimes, I just don't trust him. Tyler Shaw. Gotta win.
Tyler Shuck. I know it's spelled that way, but yes. Yep.
That is not Tyler Shuck.
It is Tyler Shuck.
No, it's not. You need a K somewhere, or a K or a C somewhere in your name to have the K sound. That is Tyler Shaw. That's crazy. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Are you pulling my leg?
No, it is Tyler Shuck. Don't believe me? Go look it up.
I am.
Oh, why minimize that?
I going to pronounce your name right? Tyler Shook?
Shook, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, it's like a K at the end, right?
Yeah, it should be SHUCK, but it's some European, Scottish. I don't know, man. It's hard to learn or hard to say, but once you learn it, it's pretty easy.
Do you get tired of people butchering your name?
No, I mean it's literally impossible to pronounce if you don't
At least
know
he
it,
was
so
right.
It's all good.
Okay.
At least he was. It's some weird
European Scottish thing.
It should be a K at the end. That's wild. I will always call him Tyler Shao, especially because he doesn't care about it. So, Tyler, you're now Shao. You shall be Shao.
Davis Mills
My
wins
dad's
the
going to
game.
appreciate that one. You
Why?
shall be Shao.
Oh, God. Davis Mills gets a win, overcoming a 19-point deficit in the fourth quarter to beat Jacksonville. That's insane.
We've seen some ridiculous.
Denver,
Well, are they ridiculous comebacks or are they just ridiculous collapses?
both.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I guess you can always say the comeback is better because the defense is changing itself to probably just play that prevent shit. And like what John Madden always said, you prevent from winning the game. And so far, it's at least worked in the Giants and the Jaguars' favor, giving up over 25-point comebacks in in the fourth quarter this year to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks.
The 4 o'clock games, all three of them were just slaughters. I mean,
2 of them were the same score.
yeah. All three of them scored the same points.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no, I can't count.
No, they all scored in the 40s into the 20s.
Yeah, but 26 plus 42 is a little bit more than 44 and 22. I just can't do math because I'm dumb. Anyways.
DeMarcus Lawrence gets 2 defensive touchdowns for the Seahawks and an impressive win there. Matt Stafford throws for 4 touchdowns against the 49ers.
There was 3 touchdowns scored in that game by Boise State players.
I take it Lawrence is from Boise State?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a Bronco, and then George Kalani also had a rushing touchdown for the Seahawks. I think he's their third string back.
And then Washington, without Daniels, they're just shit in the bed. Detroit, Goff, another 300-yard passing performance and 3 touchdowns. Gibbs, 142 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns.
He only had 25 rushing yards in their previous game. That was wild. He went bonkers in this one. And
Williams, 119 yards on 6 receptions. Chargers. The first quarter was bad to watch.
the whole game was bad to watch.
The game was bad to watch, but specifically the first quarter, I mean, 3-2. Yeah, it's a baseball score at the end of the bottom of the first inning.
I don't know. As like from the very get-go, this just felt like a game where your starting pitcher, I'm going to use a baseball reference, obviously, where your starting pitcher comes out and he just ain't got it. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers had nothing in this one. I mean, he was missing throws left and right. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It just felt like he didn't have it on that night. Mm-hmm. Freaking 16 of 31.
Ouch.
They're doing a pretty good job chasing him around, too. He threw a couple of picks, and I'm thinking at least one of those wasn't his fault. It was, like, tipped. But then the other one, I think it was just overthrown. And rough night for Aaron, for sure. And I don't know how... I mean, we'll talk about the Bengals-Steelers game when we get to picking the...
Oh, that's again this week?
Yes, that's again this week. And we'll talk about the news coming out of Cincinnati. As a Bengals fan, I'm just not in the best of moods right now. And we'll get to that here later because, I want a draft pick and I want to fire Zach Taylor. And it just doesn't seem like that's going to happen the way that we want it to.
Well, you're not going to get both. Mm-hmm. You might get one or the other.
Yeah.
So which one do you want more?
Fire Zach.
All right. Then, Joe, you got to work. Don't come back yet, then.
Well, but if we got a good draft pick, we could get Caleb Downs. And there's nothing that would make me more excited about next football season. I mean, there could be a couple of things. Caleb Downs would make me very excited. But so, yeah. And then, I'll tell you what, we started off the NFL weekend with no bang, and we ended it with no bang, as the Sunday night game was
Monday night.
worse. Yeah, the Monday night game was somehow worse than
With the high-powered
Thursday
offense?
night game.
Yep. I'm kind of glad that YouTube TV and Disney are in a fucking disagreement, because I didn't want to watch that shit. Oh, God, I would want my money back for that one, too.
See, I got the app, and I watched it just to watch the Mannings. And Shane Gillis was on.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
I could
good.
probably go back and find his excerpt on there then.
There was someone else, at least one other, who was on that was really good, and I was like, oh, hey, there we go.
Well, yeah. I
Oh,
don't
Bob
think
Iger, he was one of the guys who was on there.
Okay.
The CEO at Disney or whatever.
Well, fuck him. Fuck you, Bob.
You out of all people?
Right, you go to hell. Half the world isn't watching because they switched to YouTube, because that's where the Sunday Ticket went to. Bastards. Disney's a fucking multi-billion corporation that owns everything except for Notre Dame, because Notre Dame will never sell out, join a conference, be bought by anybody. You don't need any more money, goddammit. Let me have College Game Day back and the Manning cast. I don't care about the other shit. At least not till we get deeper into basketball season for college basketball.
Tell him how you really feel, Jared. He said that's not bad enough.
All right, this week's...
Before we get to this week's game,
what do we got to talk?
there was a record. Maybe not a record. There was something that happened that had to do with the NFL this weekend that has been a long time coming. I guess I could give you a better hint, but I don't know.
No, Pete Tagliabue died. Old commissioner.
It's Paul.
Paul Tagliabue.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about that. I didn't want to bring up a dead guy. No. Did you hear that Derrick Henry finally surpassed his high school rushing totals?
I did see that on Sunday Night Countdown.
Finally. He's been in the league for 12 years, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Do you rush for 12,000 yards in 4 years at high school?
Well, because
Did they only give him the ball?
Yes, his coach abused him, and I don't necessarily mean that I don't necessarily mean to impugn the guy's honor, but he was running the ball 45 times a game.
Oh shit! Coach, I need a break. Now the fuck, get back out there. And granted, they probably went deep into the play. I don't know where to go to high school.
Somewhere down in Alabama, I think.
Okay. Yulee High School.
He rushed
in Florida.
He rushed 1,397 times in high school for 12,124 yards and 153 rushing touchdowns. Mm-hmm. He has rushed for 200, if I can get the numbers out right.
It's a lot.
Yeah, he has rushed. Oh, that's not even the right number, because that one's still too small. That's still only about 10,000 rushing yards.
Let's see, his career. Of course, don't give me the career.
Derrick Henry's career rushing total is 12,127, which is wildly impressive. He's just the 17th player in NFL history to reach the 12,000-yard mark.
Is that a trivia question? Are you asking me the other 6?
No.
Oh, thank God, because I don't know if I could.
He's just one of 17, Jared, not one of 7.
Oh, I thought you said one of 7.
No.
Then hell, I could get 16 more. And that's insane because 1 year in Tennessee, didn't he get hurt and only played in a handful of games?
Maybe.
Actually, looking at the 17 that have rushed for over 12,000, I think I could have got most of them. I think that puts Derrick Henry 15th all time on the rushing yard list. That's insane.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh, here's it's not like big or anything, but here's something for you. Or no, I was able to get it to blow up over here on Instagram. I forgot we don't have the A-team today. Here's his stats per season in high school. 11 games as a freshman. 313 yards, 313 attempts, 2,465 yards, 7.9 yards per carry, 224 yards per game, 26 touchdowns. Sophomore, 12 games, 313 carries, 2,788 yards, 8.9 yards a carry, 232.3 yards per game, 38 rushing touchdowns. Junior year, 12 games, 309 carries for 12. Man, I cannot say my numbers today. 2,610 total yards, 8.5 yards per rush, 217 yards per game, and 34 touchdowns. In his senior year, I mean, someone should have gone to prison for this, dude.
Oh, shit.
13 carries for 462 yards. 42... Excuse, I said that wrong again, because I can't say my numbers right today. 462 carries for 4,261 yards. 327 yards a game, 55 touchdowns.
What was his freshman year? Did you say what year? I meant year. Or does it say that?
Like what actual...
What numbered year was it? Just trying to see.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
2009 was his freshman year?
2009. Did it tell you how many games that he played in each one?
Yes. 11, 12, 12, 13.
Good Lord. So he made it to the state championship all but his freshman year. Because you only got to win three games to get to there and 4 to win it.
So yeah, congratulations to him for finally beating 18-year-old Derrick Henry.
An impressive career, and he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon yet either.
I think he's slowing down, but I think he's still got some tread on the tires.
All right. Oh, God, this is going to be another shitty Thursday night game. Patriots are going to walk away with this one. Patriots at the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you had it pulled up, so I said I better say it. The hell? Oh, my God. Is this the last
Dolphins.
fucking overseas game Where is this one at?
in Spain.
Spain? Why? Football is there, not football. But I'm taking Miami. Because I don't.
They've been on a little bit of a heater lately. Mm-hmm. I'm taking Miami, yeah.
Okay. Panthers, Falcons. Oh, God.
I think I'm going to take the Falcons. It just seems like they should win it, even though the Panthers are a sneaky 5-5. Mm-hmm. Like, I would not be shocked if I picked every single one of their games wrong, except for the week that I went perfect.
They're going.
Because I don't have a feel for them.
No. Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
Bounce back for Buffalo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially.
Tampa can afford to lose. Well, not really lose to afford, but I mean.
I don't know what the weather's going to be like, too. That could be an issue for the Florida boys. Because we're officially to the part of the season where weather becomes a factor.
High of 42, low of, 25.
So it's not, regardless, not awful.
Cloudy. So no snow, no rain, nothing.
Regardless, not awful.
Well, hell, Tampa's used to, it rains every day in Tampa for like an hour.
Yeah, but it's a heck of a lot different when the rain is 70 degrees versus the rain being 12 degrees.
Oh, Texans and the Titans. I mean, even if it's Davis Mills still, I think they can get it done over.
Davis Mills led them to a win last week.
Yeah, a comeback win. Yeah.
So,
sorry, Tennessee.
Picking the Texans. Well, Tennessee's just god awful.
Yeah. Don't ruin Cam Ward. Which is looking like they might. Bears at Vikings. You don't talk about a sneaky 5-5 team. How about a sneaky 6-3 Chicago team?
I know, right? It's Ben Johnson. He's a good coach, man. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to pick the Vikings. This feels like one where, like, it's going to be a divisional showdown. And, they're even favored. Wow. I didn't even notice that.
I'll take Chicago.
Packers, Giants.
What the hell? Green Bay is only favored by 7?
Well, what did I say about the Giants earlier? They got 4 games that they should have won, and they could be 6-2, 6-4.
This is not one of those games that they should win.
But no, Jackson Dart.
Is he out?
Yeah,
no,
he's out.
Fuck it, dude.
Jameis is getting the start.
I'm still taking Packers.
I'm picking Jameis Winston.
To what, score a touchdown or something?
To win the game.
Oh, shit. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we haven't really... I guess we kind of mentioned it for a second, but now Joe Burrow is projected to come back on Thanksgiving.
They play the Ravens on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then you got to win this one so you can still stay in the playoff hunt.
That's the thing that's going to tick me off. We're going to win it just so we get a bad pick and we're just around long enough. Because I don't think... I mean...
So what are you going to be?
Even if we somehow made the playoffs, this team had to score 60 points a game.
Yeah, because Joe Burrow's not back there playing safety.
And somehow the defense would have to stop the other team from scoring 70. I don't know if
Can
they
could.
do it? I don't know. So... but I do think the Bengals are going to win this game, and I'm not happy about it.
Over 48.5 is kind of low, I think. Unless they just don't plan on Pittsburgh
really
scoring.
Low. That feels really low. You're right.
Chargers, Jaguars. You know how I feel about teams going cross country. The team that's doing the traveling normally doesn't fare that well.
But are they really going cross country? They were in Houston last week.
They went home.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the Chargers are the one going cross country.
Oh, I did that backwards. I'm sorry. I was looking backwards.
But you just gave up a 26-point fourth quarter to Davis fucking Mills, so I'm taking the Chargers. I don't think that cross country shit's going to work against them this time.
Nah, I'm picking the Jaguars. It feels the Chargers, they haven't chargered often this year. It's time. And it's really time against a team that is kind of floundering a little bit. And, Travis Hunter, he just was lost for the season.
I mean, I don't know. They kind of chargered against the Giants and the Commanders. 21-18 loss and a 27-10 loss in ugly games. I feel like that's... Or are you talking about a game like that?
Yeah, but Jared, that was in week 5.
Okay, it's week 11.
It's been a while.
Well, they probably got it next week.
Not against the Raiders.
They might.
Not against the Raiders. They have no wide receivers. We could go out there.
Tyler Lockett.
That's it. He's 100.
Brock Bowers. Or is he done?
No, he's fine. But when do they decide to throw him the ball?
Oh, true.
He got the ball one time last week.
Pete Carroll might need to be checked for... It's like, do you know you have a healthy tight end over here that's good? Then they got the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. Yeah. All right, what's next? Seattle and the Rams. This will actually be a good game. But I'm going to take the Rams.
I'm going to go with Seattle.
I think we got some differences this week.
I think that Seattle's defense scored 2 touchdowns last week. I think that they got a better defense than the Rams, and so that's
but it was
why I'm
against the
picking.
Cardinals. They got 2 defensive scores. I don't think Matt Stafford's going to throw 2 picks.
They wasn't picks. They were strip sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence is a defensive lineman, Jared.
Oh.
He's not a guy to pick off many passes. They were strip sacks.
49ers, Cardinals.
The other half of the division that got murdered last week.
Right.
I'm going to go with the Niners.
Yep, Niners. Sorry, Jacoby Brissett is just not good. Ravens, Browns.
I feel like Baltimore should be favored by more than 7.5. I mean, I know the Browns' defense is good, but
Is it that good?
It's pretty dang good. Mm-hmm. Chiefs, Broncos.
Chiefs are, what, they've won 5 in a row, or 5 out of 6, I think.
There's no way they've won 5 in a row. They didn't start the season off 0-4.
Did I click on the right team? Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, they've won 3 out of 4 and had to bye last week. So they have won 3 in a row. I'm gonna take the Chiefs this week
Me too.
because I need them to lose next week.
I'm taking the Chiefs this week just because the Broncos have played awful for a while now, and it hasn't come back to bite them, and it will eventually. Whoops.
Detroit and Philly, Sunday night. Detroit.
Yeah, I'll pick the Lions.
Oh, God.
The Cowboys have no defense, so
No.
this could actually be entertaining.
It will, because Dallas, their last game, because they were on a bye last week, so 2 weeks ago they only scored on defense or on special teams touchdowns. So yeah, I mean, I will take Dallas in I think it'll be more than 49.5 points.
I'll go Dallas too.
Just because the Raiders don't have anybody to throw it to. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can double team Lockett. I don't think that even though
I don't think you need to double team Tyler Lockett.
no, but I mean they're not going to be able to stop CeeDee Lamb or Jake Ferguson, or they're not going to be able to stop all 3 of Dallas's offensive weapons.
Or Javonte
That's
Williams.
why I forgot his name, but that was the third one.
And don't forget about George Pickens either. I mean, they got a bunch of dudes over there. Mm-hmm. So.
All right, I think that's going to do it for this week's episode of Play by Play.
Yep, and don't forget to like it on all the social media platforms and share it. We'll see you guys next week.